Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back with some more case study of Vanitas, this being episode 2. First episode, I actually really enjoyed what we had with the first episode. I would say it met my expectations. We had a bit of everything when you really think about it, honestly. Like, we had some nice fight choreography. We had the Book of Vanitas showed off for the first time. We had, obviously, the introduction of our two main characters. They crossed paths as well. We had some kind of spooky, kind of scary foreshadowing, if you'd want to say. There was also a good bit of comedy. So, like, the music, like, a lot of good things with the first episode in a mix of everything, and I'm curious to see where we go from here with this second episode. So without further ado, let's hop into this one. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. And also, I forgot to mention, like, Noi, we saw he like passed out at the end of the previous episode from like the poisoning, because they never even treated that or gave attention to that. So we're not gonna be picking up with that though. Maybe he's like passed out, so they go into a backstory or flashback. Like they be doing that a lot. The Red Moon, a Curse Bearer. So like the one we saw in the previous episode, right? The Vampire of the Blue Moons. So is this person one too? Like a Curse Bearer? Even with the Curse Bearer here before you. Okay, so that's, I was like, kind of reminded me of just what that girl was doing in the previous episode. You're still able to see the blue moon as something beautiful. Well, in the previous episode he did, and that was actually in the present. I think it's beautiful. But it does probably have some more, things that aren't necessarily as beautiful behind it. That we don't know yet. Or just haven't saw yet, right? But even to Noi, like, Vanitas and just, like, the whole book and him saving that vampire, like, it wasn't what he expected. Like, he was, like, all worried, but he was like, wow, this is, like, actually way better than what he was expecting. I don't know if that girl, if I was gonna say that girl, I was assuming it was a girl. She kind of looked like a girl at the beginning of the episode there. I don't know if that person is gonna be relevant anymore or again. Looked like a girl, but the voice, the VA sounded like a boy, so I don't know. That's why I don't want to say for certain or try to guess for certain. All right. Now he's awake. Well, apparently he's been awake, but well, they were just involved in that whole thing on the airship. Half a day. Okay, so he was out. That's what they usually be doing. Like, someone will be passed out or whatever, then they have like a dream sort of sequence, or like where they use it for a flashback. Oh, he kind of outed him. Oh, he's like naturally so. Like, yeah, that's how these things go. He's like not even worried that the book got taken. Well, that's usually what they do, right? Yeah, they take your belongings. He's gonna use this as ammo because he was so on about that in the previous episode, like trying to get him to join him. Jeez, is that all I had to do? Such a quick change in approach and attitude. It's like, I hate you, but I gotta do this. They being moved? Are they being let free, or? Well, that didn't last too long. Wow. Paris is always somewhere I've wanted to go. Like, I know there's so many places on my bucket list that I want to go to, and I know this is even in the past, like the time I think it's set. Just everything though, so visually beautiful. Like, I know it actually doesn't look. I'm sure it's beautiful, but not like this. But that's like somewhere on my bucket list. Wow. They said, "Hey, make this scene right here. Make it as pretty as possible." Literally. Noi joining along with the kids. Like, you know why. Noi's like a kid. Noi's a kid at heart, isn't he? Noi's so he's lacking behind because he's probably checking out so much stuff. It's his first time here, to be fair, so it makes sense. He's interested in everything and wants to do everything. Oh, wow. What's so his name's Orlok, Count Orlok. I think I like Count Olaf. Mer. I'm like, fuck you, dude. All that shit just went down. How do you expect me to be? Yo, look how Vanitas just comes and sits down, like, just like he lives here or some shit. Doesn't even care. Like, he can do this. There's the book. What about my wallet? Did he get his wallet back? But he saw it on first display, but that was only one part of it. I mean, Noid did see it firsthand, but there's probably a lot more to it than obviously what we saw in the previous episode. Noid is like, what? what side or what is it really? What is going on? Oh, I thought they were gonna transition to about the Amelia girl. But it is in relation to the to Amelia too, because it reminds him of this past part with him. Oh my God, Noi! Look at Vanitas' face. He caught the book too. Like he did when I was there. That was quick. Didn't even ask any questions. Didn't say any more. It's like, okay, Noi. All right. I hear you. let's not get it twisted. I kind of I kind of like seeing Noi get a little provoked like that. He's like, now I'm gonna do something. Yep. Using that as motivation. So that was, I don't know who that girl was. That the same girl we saw at the I don't know if that was the same girl we saw at the very beginning of the episode. It was kind of hard to tell because it was like it was like in black and white kind of. Dante. He's like, I don't care about being, I don't care about being your partner. Nope, not me. Here comes Vanitas right back. Here he comes right back. Yep. Yep. Someone like that is very useful though, right? If he got information, it has leads and who knows what else. Nope. Okay, Noi. Noi is so determined right now. He's on another one. This person came kind of out of nowhere. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Man, I swear it was like daytime, or like the sun was like just going down when they first left Dante, and now it's nighttime. Like they've been out here for a bit. This is, oh, well, Here's another one. This is his first move. That was his first move. Worked as a distraction. Oh yeah, dude. Every time we see this, and also like the OST that Yuki Kaidra composed for this specific part, this scene. I think it is the same animation we saw in the previous episode. That was probably a bit easier than the previous episode, than the Amelia, what happened with her. Is that really it though? Is that really it though? I was about to ask, who are you? Luca and John. Both vampires. She showed that maybe she's not one of many words, the John girl, but she didn't even, like, they didn't show anything with her when then Luca said they were both vampires. Okay, there she goes. There she goes. I was like, she doesn't say much words, but the aura, man. Oh my god. Analytical engine in the form of a book. And that sounds like what Noi was told before. That it was the Vanitas of the Blue Moon or whatever that. And that's probably talking about the, like, where Vanitas got the book from, apparently. Like, the original Vanitas from the Blue Moon or whatever, who gave it to him, right? Because even, like, Vanitas himself was surprised about that, it seemed like. Like, what? Oh. Damn. She's just lugging this huge thing around like it's nothing. Like, what is in here? Is there even anything in here? Okay. Okay, her eyes look different. We did see them. They were red for a second there. We're gonna have to go through force. Are we gonna see what's in here? The Crimson Gauntlet? Okay. What? So that's what's in. And that's what that one dude was saying earlier to Dante. Dude, this music for this too. Oh my god. That's why he's running. I was like, damn, even Vanitas is running. Did Noi even move yet? Dude. The Hellfire Witch. Okay, Noi did start running. Okay, good. Oh, this is like classic Yuki Kaidra track too. Dude. Oh my god, no, he caught it. Oh. Oh, this thing is so raw. Like how it's the whole design of it and how it like works. Jeez. This like felt like a Fate scene to me in a way. Like I know it's not on the level of that animation with Ufotable, but that whole, especially because of the OST and just the build up for that, like it was like a Fate scene, like a servant or something being summoned. And even the name John, like she's moved on from that life. Yo, okay. I kind of like her. I kind of like her. Yeah. So to change that mindset is just, it's almost like impossible. Because that's what most of them said the same thing. Like, why should we believe you? Or believe it? And someone like Noy saw it firsthand, so it's like, right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Right. One way we can defeat the Hellfire Witch. Okay. Okay. I'm interested in how or what that's going to be. Cause how that looked and how they even how Vanitas talked about it right there, I was like, jeez. Like in the war, and but apparently she's trying to move on from that lifestyle or how that was with her before, you know. And maybe that Luca girl has been a big part in that, in kind of helping her move on, because she probably mentally maybe has like scarred her in a way, like how much death and how much like all that has surrounded her, and how much killing she's done. It seems like apparently this is another solid episode, I would say, for sure. It's just that whole I like how they're kind of tackling the whole dilemma between like what has been kind of etched essentially into the cursed ones' minds, and even the vampires around the cursed ones, like what has been etched into their minds. But then also someone like Noi, who also born under the red moon, right, and has been around curse bears as well. But he saw Vanitas use this book for himself, for good, to help vampires. So it's sort of an interesting thing. I like how they're kind of tackling it so far. But we're only 2 episodes in, so still have a lot more to go. But next episode should be, I'm kind of curious what Vanitas's plan is definitely going to be. So, but yeah, I feel like there's still a lot, there's still more that, even there's like little subtle shots of like Vanitas where it seems like there's more to it than what we see right now kind of at face value, right? So I guess we'll see. Because he got it's not that he is the original one who like made the book from what we know, right? Or like he got it from Vanitas of the Blue Moon, and he's just a human, and he took the name Vanitas. So it seems like there's even some things that he doesn't know, right? Or like there was some things in here that he heard that surprised him. So yeah, like if he doesn't know or is surprised by certain things, then what could we see potentially in the future? It's gonna be I'm very intrigued by that. That's something also I was almost forgot to mention, but that stood out to me a lot in this episode. And also I'm really liking Noi's kind of motivation, what's driving him, his ambition, and whatnot too, and even just the two of them spending more time together and just their chemistry. I talked about this in the previous episode because they're like their personalities are very different, you know, but it makes for some very, I would say, comedic scenes, some funny scenes, and then also like some nice sort of serious moments as well. I feel like there's a bit of like, especially in I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Bungo Stray Dogs, like I talked about in the previous episode, where there's like they'll mix in some comedy in the serious moments. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that going forward, especially if it's like some very serious moments in the future. I would hope they tone down the comedy maybe a bit, but I guess we'll see. But man, and then the Hellfire Witch stuff, that felt like a fate servant being summoned type of scene. The way that was, the music, the build up for it, it was like classic like Yuki Kaidra. It just the way it looked, you know, the gauntlet, it was like, damn. So that was a very standout scene with this episode too. So once again, I really like what we had here, and I think this series has a lot of potential, honestly, and there's a lot of things that kind of already stand out to me, things I'm curious about, things I want to know more about, and things I'm curious to see how they play out. So yeah, let me know what y'all thought of this episode of Vanitas. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.